Hey, what's going on, y'all? This Everybody Got a Story, episode 1. This is my girl Shelly right here. I'm gonna let her introduce herself, you know what I mean, where she from and all that, and then we're gonna start on with the conversation. Go ahead, Shelly.
Hi, my name is Shelly. I'm originally from Brooklyn, now reside in Newark.
How old are you?
38.
You got any kids? How many?
7.
You got 7 kids? How many boys, how many girls? Okay. I mean, basically, a lot of people, you know, walk past you guys like I'm invisible. And I'm doing this to bring awareness, you know, so the people can see that, you know, you guys not invisible. You got a heart. You know, y'all have feelings as well. Y'all human beings, y'all have a name. So, that's pretty much why I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I wanna help you, help me at the end of the day, because I feel like everybody.
Get here by mistake.
Absolutely, everybody has an addiction, whether it's shopping, eating, watching a little bit too much TV, playing a game. Anything could be an addiction. You understand?
I say 90% of these girls out here all were sexually abused when they were small by someone close to them, fathers, brothers, uncles, stepdad. Every last one of these girls went through a fucked up childhood.
Word. So now I'm on you. So, you know, basically tell us about your childhood, because, you know, the people need to know. People need to know.
I was born in Puerto Rico. I don't know who my mother is. I don't know who my father is. Birth certificate doesn't have her name on it.
It doesn't have your mother's name on it. And obviously, I mean, you won't remember because you was a baby, but I wouldn't know how to explain that besides she had you and just left. That's how I'm assuming it happened. You understand?
And they leave no information.
Word.
Some people just dealt fucked up in hands. With a foster care, from home to home, abuse to more abuse.
And if you remember, at what age did you start getting touched on?
My 6th birthday. It was like 12:05. I just turned 6. I was given some dick and told I was a big girl. The next day they woke up, they cleaned my bed sheet, bloody, nobody asked no question.
Now,
when I went in the shower, nobody cared.
do you think it was because it happened before, not to you, because obviously that was your first time, but do you think it happened before and, you know, it was something that they covered, they was used to covering up?
Absolutely. Because you brought up what happens in this house stays in this house.
And who was that?
They used being the fourth kid, so they used to tell us, like, if they take you from here, they take you to the dumpsters, like.
That's what the foster parents say, or the kids?
So we had fears of being moved again.
So it's pretty much once you got stable there, it was like you don't want to leave because you don't want to get tossed in the garbage.
To the other kids. Now, not adults, but y'all amongst each other create a bond.
Yeah. Become brothers and sisters.
This didn't stop till I was about 13. My older brother realized something was wrong. When my uncle came into my room that night, my brother was in my bed with a mini baseball bat.
Yeah.
They commenced to fucking him up.
And that was your older brother or your little brother?
My older brother. He must have been about 17.
Okay.
I was like 14. He slept in there every day. He slept on the floor.
That's what's up. Now, when was the last time you saw your brother? Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
But he felt so bad, like, it was happening all that time. He didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know, so he felt guilty. He felt like he was supposed to been there. Yeah, where.
So he was both hit the streets. My brother went to college. On baseball scholarship. And I always feared this shit would happen more, so I left. I've been raising myself since. I still graduated high school, still went to college.
Oh yeah?
What's up?
That's what's up. What you study in college?
Medical system.
That's what's up. Most people wouldn't even know that. Only because they
Everybody out
judge.
here is an idiot or ignorant.
Yeah, but they judge a book by its cover all the time. I get judged too. I got
They complain
tattoos.
about homeless people stink, but when we go to use the bathroom at McDonald's, we get kicked out. But y'all complain if one of us gets on the bus with an odor. But doors are closed on us everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, like the bus terminal, anywhere.
Now,
You get locked up or sleeping in the street, where we gonna go? Most of us have no ID, no nothing. I was adopted. I can't even get my birth certificate. I can't get nothing.
it's gonna be a way, you know. The reason why you can't get it is because nobody's trying to help you. Because there's a way. It's gonna be a way to get it.
I was born in Puerto Rico. Me, a family member
Out there.
to get it.
Okay.
What happened?
Now, do you know anybody name on Facebook? Now you don't got again. You don't have to say it on camera. This is between me and you. Once we get off camera, is there any name that you remember?
Nobody. I have no clue.
Well, you know, if it's a will, is a way, because they got this thing online. It's called Ancestry.com or something like that, where we could fill out. I could get the thing shipped to my house, and I don't know exactly how it works. I'm gonna have to look into it, but I know they could tell you exactly, you know what I mean, who your family is. And if you don't mind doing that, you know, I'm cool.
I still have to contact them.
Yeah, I'm cool with doing that.
process.
Absolutely. And I'm cool with doing that. I'm cool with helping you do that. But we could do that off camera. So I mean, I'm quite sure you want to find people in your family. And what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to help people start fresh, get their birth certificate, social, ID. Therefore, you'd be able to get a job. Because right now, even if you wanted to get your shit together, it'd be hard because, first of all, you have nobody there. You have no birth certificate, no social, no ID. So what are you going to do it for besides, you know what I mean, your health?
All of us get welfare food stamps. I got no income. I get nothing from nowhere. Things I have to hustle.
Nah, we're going to have to change that. This is why I'm doing this. Like people need to hear this because nobody know. I mean, I'm not a psychic, so I would have never knew your story unless I do this. But I'm interested in getting to know you guys. You know what I mean? I'm interested in your story. My pet peeve is I hate when I bring this to people, like I bring the idea to people and everybody say, oh, well, you know everybody don't want help. And it's true. Everybody don't want help.
No, that's not true.
No. You know,
everybody does it, but most people
this is the reason why I say everybody don't want help. Because when they do ask for help, it's like when you go to a program, word.
You're scared to ask for help.
You'd be scared to ask for help. So this is why I say everybody don't want help. Now,
some people just don't even know how to ask. They don't know what to ask.
Word. They don't know how to ask.
People can't read and write.
Word. That too.
They can't fill out the application, and they too embarrassed to tell you that.
Yup.
Because I've done bad letters to so many people. Yeah. I'm still proud. I gotta praise the word.
I mean, that hopefully that don't go nowhere, but you I don't know, it's just something about you that I'm clinging on. So
Man, I felt fucked up here from the start.
I mean, listen, this is why you're on camera. You need to
No father, no brothers, no sisters, no nobody. Who do you run to? Nobody.
And then when you run to
the arms of another man who abuses you some more. Thinking that babies know somebody who abuses you some more.
Because at the end of the day, he know you can't go nowhere else.
Abuse brings on abuse.
So you ever
knowing brings more.
You've been to programs before.
Yeah.
Now.
I program a couple of months ago. I went all the way to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
How do they treat you?
It wasn't bad. Nothing was bad about that. I had nothing to come home to.
So when you came home, it was just like back to the same shit.
The program I went to wasn't. They didn't allow you to work or do anything. They wanted you to work on yourself and build yourself. Okay, but then what about doing that? A lot of people have a mom, a dad, somebody.
What?
I have no one. Who am I gonna call? Who's gonna be happy that I come home? Nobody. Who can I call? Who's gonna come and visit me?
That's why
if I die tomorrow, I'll be done. Like a James.
It is, and that's why we go change that. We go change that. We have to change it. You know what I mean? We have to change it.
People who offer services and help y'all are so rude and so mean and so ignorant. This is why people don't come. For real.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
a person like you got a heart. Just listen. Maybe you'll get a lot more better results.
Sometimes that's all you need. Somebody to listen. I've been to one program. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't know if I'm allowed to do that without getting sued. So I'm not even gonna say the name. But I've been to a program, and I was forced to go to the program for drug court, so I didn't have a choice. But I'm actually glad I went. And filthy environment. Filthy.
Slept in a room with 10 other people.
See
Five don't like this.
See that program I was in there with, it was just me and one person. And I was lucky to have him as a bunkie because I was ready to quit my first night. That monkey was on my back. So I was ready to tap out. And the first thing, I went to the nurse's station, and the first thing she said, "Oh, you can walk up out of here if you want." So, I wanted to walk out, but I knew I couldn't because of drug court. So, that's my point. You know what I mean? It's like, why say something like that when I'm here? Obviously, I want the help.
You know why I'm here. You know
that too. That too. And you just saying, I could leave, knowing I would.
You could be the cause somebody's death that night.
That too. And this is why we at this topic, because a lot of shelters, a lot of programs, when you try to go get help, they say either you're not high enough or you're not sick enough. Mm-hmm. Who's to say?
There's a lot of girls out here who only smoke coke, so they can't find no details for them to go into because they're not eligible for it. Are you serious?
That's
this
crazy.
This girl got me selling my pussy. I'm like,
no,
right?
This
but
raw,
it's not extreme enough for me to get some help. Anything that's gonna put a woman on her back has to be strong enough.
Absolutely, I agree. Now, that's the problem that I have. So, hopefully,
most of the time they think that girls are out here selling pussy because they like sex. It's bullshit. I never had an orgasm doing what it feels like to come a day in my life. If I never had sex again, it wouldn't matter. When you start getting fucked at the age of 6.
You gotta block it.
I don't know what the term horny means because I've never felt like that. And it's crazy because it's a whole part of life that I can't enjoy or experience that fills other people's voids.
So,
go to a therapist, they just want to give you some pills.
Yeah. You know why?
I don't need that.
You know why? It's the money.
Yeah,
insurance. Medicaid. Yeah, Medicaid.
The money is
so they go bill them.
Disease, we don't have medication.
Sometimes I feel like again, you know, and it ain't gonna work for everybody. A conversation ain't gonna work for everybody, but it'll work for some people.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get therapy for all this shit that I went through.
But not drugs.
You know what?
Therapy, and I'm not talking about going to a therapist, because therapists don't know what you went through.
No.
They had to study that.
Yeah, everybody knows different things, but I'm just telling you my experience. I went to try. Do you know that after like going back and forth for about a year, you know what they gave me? 30 minutes of therapy, therapist once a month. Okay? After I went the first month, she gave me one more session, and after that cut me off.
So that's 2 sessions.
But they gave me trazodone, this, that, like,
Xanax, I'm quite sure, because that's the antidepressant, so.
They gave me Klonopin, not
Okay.
Not Xanax, but wow.
But I'm trying to get off something. Y'all trying to put me on something else.
Yeah.
My shelter, because I'm trying to get my own shelter. This is why I'm doing this channel, because hopefully somebody link up with me, somebody donate, somebody something to where as though I can get a shelter, a program. My doors will my doors will always be open, and I will never turn nobody away talking about you're not high enough.
To go without all the other expectations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Help me be able to work.
Yeah.
Help me be able to take care of myself. That's all we need.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Word.
It's something where I can close, don't go to sleep. Not worried about who gonna do something to me tonight.
What's
We
gonna
at a
crawl
place
on
in our
you?
life where we scared to go to sleep. Cause you know who's gonna wake up next to you. And you don't know if you're gonna wake up. This is Newark. I'm originally from Brooklyn. This here is the worst I've ever seen in my life. I know like 30 people who were dead in the past 4 or 5 years. I didn't know that many people died in Brooklyn.
And what? It's the drugs, right? Out here.
Mira, Yum Yum, Kira, Didi, Cece, the other Didi, old Myra.
What Didi you talking about? Not the young Didi. They used to strip from Burger. Yeah.
Pretty as hell. Body sick like a motherfucker. Nobody used to. Yeah, Didi.
You talking about that Didi?
Yeah, she did. She OD'd a year ago.
Word.
But you know, 18th Street. Pretty as hell. You know what I'm talking about?
You talking the Didi that used to strip?
Yeah. Yeah.
She was from the South.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
That I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her. But again, like my program, I wouldn't turn nobody away. It's talking about you're not high enough, you're not sick enough. Because again, the minute you walk out that door, to get high enough will be your last bag, last needle, last anything. You're not sick enough. You can go outside.
All these people that I know, and I'm not an idiot. I know, like I watch. All these people need a door to open. That's all they need. Somewhere where they can go to sleep and be able to work and save some money. And these girls live outfit by outfit. Don't even have to wear the store stuff. We watch over each other while we sleep.
So basically, you go to sleep.
My best friend y'all gonna meet next. Like, we lived in a basement for 2 years, held each other down. It's all hard. And she look good, and she has so many problems like I have. Like, she thinking of me and all that. So she walked out and she didn't even know what she do. They told me the struggle ain't real.
Word.
How many girls died out here?
Even the rich people got
How
problems.
many girls? How many? A lot.
About 15 so far. Last 3-4 years, about 15.
The girl just said his name,
About
but
15, about 5 were murdered.
you knew Didi.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Didi was my people's. Word. Didi was my people's. I know her brother. Like, you know what I mean? Me and her brother was cool. Me and her brother did some time together, but we was cool.
That shit really bad about Didi.
But or so as far as the programs, hopefully that you know what I mean. I get something like that. Now as far as like
we go through rape, abuse, more than the motherfucker. These girls are so scared to even call the police because of the way y'all treat us. They so scared that they're gonna get a warrant check that they won't call this motherfucker who's raping them.
Yeah.
That
That's
don't
crazy.
make no sense. And not me. I'm coming.
That's crazy.
I'm going to jail, I promise.
So,
But everybody don't know they rights. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad though. We are people, we are mothers, women. It's like everybody out.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody got a story. Well, I just hear a little bit of my story. Okay? Just imagine somebody coming in your room from the age of 6 to 14, night after night after night after night. You crying and screaming and crying. Nobody cares. Nobody. Somebody washes you up and you're screaming and sick because of the pain. They're washing the blood out of your sheets, out of your bed, and don't ask you no questions. Who does that?
Only people who went through it already ain't hiding the shit.
So you must another man, because you're a teenager now, you know everything. This nigga puts his hands on you. I teach girls even reason to us. This summer I was kidnapped, held for like 14 days, raped, abused. My finger broke and still won't go into position. Lost all the hair on my head. Because I look like somebody did this to him. I never did none of this men in my life. I didn't know about what stories people hear and say hi. Nobody knows what happened to me. I woke up 13 days later in the hospital. I was out unconscious for 13 days. Okay?
Here's why
with no hair
people
on my
need to hear
head,
this.
2 broken fingers and all fucked up.
People need to hear this shit.
Okay?
And what was the craziest thing you ever done for your fix?
The shit I do every day. Suck a dick. Not because I want to, because it's the quickest and easiest thing I can do.
People don't know.
I do it for her, she sick. As well as she will for me. Literally. Y'all think we be talking just to talk? No, literally.
And for those who don't know, and I'm gonna be honest, because I was gonna hold it back from the people, but I'm not, because the audience need to know, because we did this interview before, but without name dropping, I felt like I had to do it over because the person who was doing the interview with her was trying to overdo her story. So, I didn't want to give that to the people. I feel like the people deserve the real raw and uncut. I don't need nobody to overdo the story. I don't need nobody to over exaggerate, because at the end of the day, there's always somebody that absolutely there's always somebody that had been out, that really been out here and going through the stuff that she was mentioning. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying she haven't been through anything, but I just felt like she was just over exaggerating the story once you said your story. So I wanted to do the interview over and make sure you tell your truth, and you know what I mean, that people hear like your story.
This shit, your fathers, be here for your daughters. Y'all just don't know how much of a difference you make in that little girl life. Y'all really don't know that you turn girls into women. Men, y'all need to be there for your daughters. This would happen a lot less. There would be a lot less me in this world. I promise you. I pray, and I just pray that all men, black men, white men, Spanish men, all of y'all be there for your daughters. They need you. Fuck who their baby mother is. Fuck what she did. Fuck all of that. Just be there. You there means so much. The little girl's gonna walk different, talk different, act different. Just because you're there. I promise you. And I hear stories, and I know of all these girls, and not many of us got it back. Well, real daddy.
Well, real daddy, word.
And it doesn't have to be your biological daughter. You raise her, she's yours.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daddy ain't who made you, who raised you. Who taught you.
Blood don't make you family.
At all. Because if that was the case, I'd be fucked up. That's my sister. We're not blood related. But we went through it all.
Yeah, she on next, but it's just these are the questions that people be wanting to know, but be too afraid to ask. You understand? I just
y'all
don't.
ride by, y'all laugh.
Yeah,
Y'all
this shit can happen to
point at us,
anybody.
Y'all just don't know. We go through enough pain. There's some people ride behind, give us food, clothes. Thank you guys. Y'all don't know how many of them outfits kept us warm or kept us from freezing to death for these abandoned houses because of extra days of clothes. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I mean, you know, hopefully we get a couple people to donate whatever. You know, you guys.
Y'all
I'm gonna leave an
just don't know.
address. You know, you could donate
These
food,
women, we need
clothes,
somewhere to
anything.
go. We need somebody like him, anybody who's just gonna guide. We need guidance. We need help. We just need somebody to believe that we could do better.
Absolutely.
That's all. Remember, these people don't have nobody.
And you're
Just
getting
imagine
judged.
if you was by yourself in this world, if you had nobody that would bury you tomorrow, just imagine how you would feel. If you go walk down the street and I know that was your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your aunt. That's my worst fear. I done sucked with my brother's uncle's dicks, not knowing.
Not knowing,
That they was my family.
because you don't know.
Shelly, Sheila, thank you for listening to my story here. Let me help you out here. Okay, another one.
We go try to make it right, man. At the end of the day, you know, I learned this world is monkey see, monkey do. Hopefully somebody see me do this, and you know, they help me help you. Because listening to your story, or listen to y'all stories in general, you know, that shit could open a lot of doors. You understand? Like, because other people go watch this and be, you know what I mean? And listen.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody think they life is rough until they hear somebody else's life.
Yep. You complain about your air conditioning, bitch. Some people ain't got no fan. We ain't got no lights. Some people ain't got no windows. Time you complain, somebody got it worse.
Word. And I sometimes I complain. It's just I feel like it's normal, but you know, I catch myself because again, there's always somebody doing worse than you.
Just don't know. Pain is immeasurable.
But we gonna make it right. We gonna get this right. You know what I mean? We gonna get this right. Hopefully, yeah. They definitely hear it. They go hear it. You know what I mean? We go get your friend up here, get her to tell her story, and we go see you soon. This isn't an interview, and you know I'm never gonna see you. You see me almost every day, and if I can help, I'ma help. You know, but we definitely need help.
Bring some more weirdness.
We need help out here.
Live for the streets in Newark, New Jersey.
Yes.